So in my first month of running my Etsy business, I made a total revenue of Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking at this video. If you're new here, please do subscribe to follow my journey. This is one of my first YouTube videos and I'm trying to grow this channel because I want to talk everything finance, side hustle, business, just everything to do with being a boss business babe. So if you're interested in such kind of videos, then please do subscribe so that we can grow together. As you can see by the title of today's video, today I want to share with you and talk about my first month selling on Etsy, specifically selling digital products, digital printable planners, whatever you want to call it, templates, basically selling files that you can download online. So as of right now, it's the end of April 2023 and I started my business back in November 26th. Wait, let me double check. Yes, November 26th, 2022. So 5 months ago. And the reason I'm filming now, as in pre-filming the months, obviously I've had my business up and running. Long story short, I have another YouTube channel based around my target audience that my business is all about. If you're subscribed, then I'm sure if you watch my future videos, eventually I feel like people would find my business. I mean, I don't know how this video is going to do, but like, I feel like eventually people will find my Etsy business and I don't want anything from YouTube or from this video or this series to affect my statistics. So I am pre-filming these videos because I know later videos, especially when I talk about YouTube growth and everything, I am going to talk about my other channels. And I know that when I reveal my other channels, it's going to obviously automatically reveal my Etsy business. So before that potentially happens, I want to pre-film these Etsy monthly video updates so that my statistics are valid and not affected by YouTube. So disclaimer out of the way, let's get into the actual video. So I'm an Etsy seller. I sell Etsy digital products. More specifically, I sell business planners specifically for a certain niche type of business owner. So it's very easy to find me. Like, once you know my business, like, you'll just see how easy it is to find me on Etsy. Now, in these business plans, I also sell them as like bundles. So a business plan for actually launching the business, the specific type of business, financial planners, organizational planners, and marketing planners. So basically just templates and guides to help small business owners in managing their small business. It's so hard for me to not say what the business is because it literally rolls off the tip of my tongue. And just to be completely transparent, I know with these types of videos, most people are starting from like nothing, from like zero, just launching an Etsy business. I will say I do have another YouTube channel which has almost 7,000 subscribers. Those subscribers on that specific channel are who I launched my business to because they are my target audience. I created the Etsy business to service them and service their businesses. But honestly, don't let those numbers fool you. You're gonna see what I mean as I talk a little bit more about my numbers because trust me, so like I previously said, I launched in 2022, November 26, 2022 more specifically. So a month from that date is December 24th, 2022. That is the time period that I'll be talking about in this video. My launch month, my first month ever selling digital products on Etsy. So I think the easiest way for me to structure these videos so that you can understand clearly the growth or the changes of my Etsy business month by month, I'm going to talk about 6 main categories for each video. So for now, that's shop visits, orders, revenue, money in the bank, Etsy fees / the percentage cut that Etsy takes, and marketing spend. So how much I'm going to be spending on marketing each month. And for me specifically, I have a target goal of generating £5,000. That sounds crazy. To me, that's a lot to make from a side hustle personally. So that's my goal, is to generate £5,000 from this Etsy printable planner business. So in each video, I'll also be updating you on the percentage of the target that we have reached. So yes, stay tuned to find out the percentage that we have reached for month 1. Okay, so category 1, shop visits. So as you can see, in month 1, I had 837 shop visits. And I will say again, being transparent, I did say before I have another YouTube channel on which on the launch day, I did post a video to talk about my new business, and that catered to an audience of around 7,000 subscribers. But guys, look at the statistics, please. So if you see, on the day of the actual launch, I only had 45 visits on my shop. 45. On the day of the launch that I posted that video, I had a total of 173 video views. So of those 173 subscribers, around 45 of them actually clicked on the link to my shop. So in the grand scheme of things, my point is my shop didn't just blow. Like, it didn't just have a sudden influx of a lot of people. I mean, it did, but like, it's really not a lot. 45 people clicked on the link out of 7,000 subscribers, and then out of 173 video views on that day. So yeah, it's not much, but that's literally how my shop got started on day one. And as you can see, I peaked at 74 views in one day. That was 2 days later. So that's the highest view count I had for a single day in month one, was 74 people viewing my shop. That gradually went down and averaged to around 30 views per day. If you're going to put it on average, it was around 30 views per day. Okay, so moving on to the next category, we are going to look at orders. So I had 35. One thing I've learned is to manage your expectations. I thought because of the kind of smallish, biggish following I had, I thought I would have like 250 orders or something like that. I had 35 total orders for month one. So yes, manage your expectations, because I don't know why I thought on the day of launch I'd get like 50 orders in one go, or I thought like for the first month I would get like 250 orders, but it just didn't work out like that. Things were very slow. As you can see, on launch day I had 3 orders. I had 3 total orders on the first day. Then the next day it went down to 2 orders, and then it peaked at 4 orders. 4 orders was the most amount I got in a single day for the first month. I will say, when I was uploading my digital products on Etsy, I didn't private the first few that I uploaded, so I guess I was already in Etsy's search system, and because it's such a specific and small niche, somebody did place an order when things were not even ready. Like, I had to email this girl and tell her, like, I actually haven't officially launched, and the file that I put up for her wasn't even the final file that I ended up using on launch day. So I messaged her, I emailed her, and I just sent her for free the updated file, because I shouldn't have publicly put up the listing when I wasn't actually ready to launch. I should have put them on private. So that's just a little tip if you are planning to start a digital product business. Make sure you've finalized all your files and they are ready to go, and double checked and everything before you upload them, because people are searching. Like, anyone could just randomly order from you, so be prepared for that. So in conclusion, as regards to orders, I had 35, and I am so grateful. Don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful and happy for every single one of those orders, because I mean, it's a brand new business and people trusted my digital products to buy from them. But do manage your expectations. Your shop will grow, just give it time and strategy and everything, but that's a whole other video. Like, we can get into growing your Etsy business. Okay, so let's move on to the juicy parts, which is money, Etsy payments, Etsy fees, all of that. So let's start off with the revenue. So in my first month of running my Etsy business, I made a total revenue, not profit, total revenue of £594.13, and I received my first payment for the first few orders 4 days after those sales. And to be honest, considering how things started off slow, I am impressed actually that I nearly made £600 in revenue. Now, of course, the views on my YouTube video were going up, but like not by crazy large amounts. So I genuinely think as people started downloading the files and then uploading 5-star reviews, or just reviews in general, like just talking about how happy they are with the product, I think that gave other people confidence in making the final purchase and just committing to buying the planner, because my planner was in a lot of people's baskets, but like no sales. You would just see that, oh, this listing is in over 20 people's baskets, but like I wasn't getting the sales. But I noticed as the month went on and the reviews started coming in, more and more sales started coming in to obviously give me the final 35 orders. And in case you're wondering, the price of my highest selling products is £25, but it wasn't always £25, and I'll get into that in just a second when I talk about the Etsy fees and Etsy cuts. But before that, I just want to talk about how much money actually came in to my bank. So of course I get the revenue, but then how much actually entered my bank from that revenue. So money in the bank was £470.02. So this was the actual money I received in my bank account for that period. I was very shocked. I didn't realize how high Etsy's fees in general were. Like, I don't know how they calculate their fees, taxes, whatever cut they take. I don't know how they do it, because I have previously had an Etsy shop, but I was selling physical products, not digital products. And when I was selling physical products, Etsy didn't take that much away from me. Of course, I had a lot of other expenses, so maybe they considered that And then maybe with digital products, because it's not really expensive to sell the digital products, they take more. I don't know, but let's look at what they actually took. So if we take away the money in the bank that Etsy actually sent to me from the revenue that they're showing me online, that means they took a total of £124.11. So around 21% they took away from my revenue. I mean, to be honest, I can't really complain, because at the end of the day, this £470 is all profits. As you may know or may not know, if you're selling digital products, it's basically all profits, apart from the 25 cents listing fee when you upload a product onto Etsy's website. I don't pay anything. I just upload the files, advertise it on Etsy, and get the money. So I can't really complain, but like, Etsy do take away a lot. As I was saying before, in regards to revising my prices, Etsy does this weird thing for digital products. I don't know exactly the details of it, but I know that I had to go back and forth with my prices. So initially my product price was supposed to be £25. So I put in the £25 when I was doing my listing, and then lo and behold, I go and check out my shop and it's actually showing like £28 or £29, something quite higher than I initially had planned. So doing a quick bit of maths with my two brain cells, I realized that Etsy is Etsy is marking up your prices. So if you don't want a super expensive price to show on your listing, then you have to revise your prices within your listing. So even though my product is showing £25, in actual fact, I had to put in £20 on my listing for it to show as £25, which I guess Etsy takes the £5 cut on top of that. I don't know exactly how it works. All I know, and I don't know if it's just me, but all I know is that whatever price I put in my listing is not what Etsy shows on my actual shop. They put up a markup on your price. Okay, as regards to marketing, for the first month, I did not spend a single thing on marketing. I just put up my listings, did my YouTube video, and just let it sit there and marinate. I think that is all for my first month on Etsy. I think I have touched the key important parts. So with that being said, my goal is £5,000. I do want to make £5,000 with this Etsy business. So with this video for my first month on Etsy, I can say that at this point we have reached, drum roll please, we have reached 9.4% of the goal. Slowly but surely we're gonna get there, guys. I truly believe it. I'm at a point where I want to put in all I can to grow this business and hit my goal of £5,000. So yes guys, please do join me in this journey. If you are new and starting a Etsy digital product business, then please do comment below, subscribe so that we can support each other. If you have any tips and tricks for me to follow, then please do let me know. But also remember, this is pre-filmed, so I think the next 3 or 4 video updates will be pre-filmed. So I think that's all for me today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for clicking this video. I do sincerely hope you stick around, and I will see you in next month's update. Bye guys.